Good morning, guys.
Are you okay?
I'm dying. What is up, guys? Good morning. It's Sunday, a little bit after 7:30, and I'm tired. We were supposed to be sleeping in today, but I guess not. So, got to lift at about 8:30, so about an hour. So I'm just gonna eat some rice cakes quick. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday, just a little bit after 7:30, and don't get to sleep in today, unfortunately. We have a lift at 8:30, about an hour out, so I'm just gonna get my first meal in. It's super small. Just got my rice cakes. Typically I'll throw some peanut butter or almond butter on these, but because we're so close to our workout time, I'm just gonna eat 2 of them, just plain, just so that way they can digest quick. And then about a half an hour out, I'm gonna take my pre-caged. We got the grape flavor this morning, pretty delicious. Then we'll kind of roll it from there. So roll the footage. Roll it. Roll it. Roll the footage.
End of flashback.
After that workout, I'll start to take you guys through my meals, give you guys some calorie amounts, give you guys an idea of what my goals are right now. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, see you after the gym.
All my friends, we like Beamers, we like Benz, 10 times 10. All my friends, this for real, till the end. Numbers on my phone, they keep calling me. Girlies at my shows, why they all on me? I don't want them, no, get them all off me. Say down for L, she'll cause me. 4 cars deep, we'll come through on a lane night. Chicken spot, wings and fries, we call that a day night. Lights on, sold out, I don't have no stage fright. Knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever. 10 times 10, all my friends, we ride Beamers, we ride Benz. 10 times 10, all my friends, this for real, till the end. 10 times 10, all my friends, we ride Beamers, we ride Benz. 10 times 10, all my friends, this for real, till the end. Circle smoking, let too many close to me. Love my brodies, they all hit the road with me. We get to that bag, now talking groceries. The blood is thin when you compare it up to loyalty. 5 steps back, never panic, no, we stay right. Count that stack, I know I will always make mine. Real long nights, I've been working, no, it takes time. Knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever. In the Benz, SLS, trusting God, I don't stress. Long nights, I don't wept, but I knew that I was built for this forever, ever, ever. 10 times 10, all my friends, we ride Beamers, we ride Benz. 10 times 10, all my friends, this for real, till the end. 10 times 10, all my friends, we ride Beamers, we ride Benz. 10 times 10.
Post-workout thoughts.
Well, we did 80 sets. Stupid. Stupid pumps. So our whole goal was a superset of bicep tricep exercise, and we kept it right about 45 seconds to a minute of rest in between every single set. So it was like go, go, go. As soon as you were done, you were basically getting ready for your next set. So it went fast. We started at what, around 8:50-ish. So right about an hour and a half. Not bad when you're talking about, what was it, 8 exercises, 10 sets for each. So, whew, good pump. Good pump, you guys.
It's lightweight, still kicks your ass. Nice.
Yeah, nothing makes you feel worse than doing, look over there. We had 20 pounds on each side. Weak. All right, guys, post-workout, got my recaged in, 110, 120 calories, all just whey protein isolate, basically. Then I'll drink this up, give it about an hour, and then I will have my big breakfast, my big meal number 2. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be very eggy as usual, but yeah, we'll see you then. All right, guys, we are about to dive into meal 2 for me. This is my bigger one. It's my breakfast post-workout. So we hit the arms earlier, got back about an hour and a half ago. Had my protein shake, so that kind of held me over for a little bit. But now it's time to get into the grub. So my breakfast today, pretty typical for me. I've got 4 slices of Country Hearth 12 grain bread, and then I've got 4 large eggs. And then basically what I'm gonna do today is just sandwich these together. So I've got 2 here that have guacamole cups on there. So I usually just use one of these and it spreads over these 2 slices pretty well. And then I use Philadelphia cream cheese on the other 2. So 2 different types of sandwiches, just a little bit different flavor for me. This whole meal comes out to be about 980 calories, so just a little under 1,000.
What?
Which is plenty for me. I typically don't like to go over that a whole lot during each meal. The target goal for me each day is right around 4,000 calories, give or take 100, as long as I'm somewhere in that range. I'm currently in kind of a growth phase, so trying to stay in a caloric surplus, so I'm trying to eat more calories than I'm actually burning throughout the day. So as long as I'm in that 39 to 4,000 calorie mark, that's been working for me. I'm gonna dive into this, and then my next meal will be about 2.5 hours post this. So we will see you guys in that next one. We are back for meal number 3. We're sitting right around 2:20 p.m. So it's been about 2 to 2.5 hours, kind of that time I was talking about earlier. So this time I've got kind of a mash. You know my theme if you've watched videos in the past. So this is 150 grams of a white quinoa, and then we've got a can of Star-Kissed tuna in olive oil. So the brand that I go for the quinoa, it's organic from Kirkland. It's the Costco brand, so you can get these ginormous bags of them. I can bulk cook them, and then I can just kind of scoop from a giant container. So I usually, bulk make the carbs, and then I'll usually fresh make my proteins, or in this case, I just get it right from the can, so it's never gonna go bad. But so I've got one of these cans, and it's got 230 calories just in this, and we've got 29 grams of protein. So great carb protein combo. The total for this meal comes out to be about 780 calories. So again, I'm sitting right around that same mark that I'm going for. So typically I'll eat 5 to 6 meals a day, and as long as I keep it in that range, I'm gonna hit my caloric goals. So I'm not just gonna eat this plain. I would like to throw on different things, but today I'm gonna throw on my peach and pineapple Chipotle salsa. I get this from Walmart. Super good. You get a little bit of the fruits in there. I don't need a whole lot of fruit and veg. Gotta up that a little bit more, but this kind of gives it a little kick. It's not too spicy, just kind of zesty, and then you get some of that sweetness from the pineapple peach combo. So there's chunks in there. Love the texture. Goes well with the tuna. So I'll mix. We're on the go this time, so I'm gonna hold off on my bigger meal, my quote-unquote dinner, if you will, and I'm gonna sub it out for a shake right now. This shake's got about 780 calories in it, so pretty similar to what I had with all the other meals. It's got chocolate milk, oats, flaxseed, and peanut butter in it, so very calorically dense. Great option for you if you are trying to put on weight, because it's easy to drink. You can take it anywhere, so it really helps me out when I'm at work and I can't really sit down and have like a meal. We're gonna hit the road, and then when we come back, again a few hours later, I will hit up meal number 5, which will be Probably my biggest one of the day.
I've got my little snacky snacks here. Quest protein bar and some nuts.
But this is all about me today, so.
Okay.
All right, see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, we are back, and I am ready for meal number 5. So this will be, meal 5 of 6 today, so I'm getting there. It's about 7 o'clock, and I've got another about 800 calorie meal here. So I've got white rice, I've got ground beef. So the beef that I cooked up tonight is a 93/7 lean to fat ratio. I like that ratio a lot because if you go too lean, the meat gets too dry, and if you go too fatty with it, you kind of miss out on some of the macros that I'm after. So good blend. And then I've got a California blend of veggies also mixed in there. Got some broccoli, some carrots, and cauliflower. I'm going to throw on, and I just got this. It's a lime and garlic salsa. I've been on a salsa kick lately. I've been throwing stuff like that on about all of my meals. So really excited to try this. Again, it's a great value brand, so from Walmart, and I think it'll pair well with what I've got going on. All right, guys. Well, we're here at meal 6, and this one's a little bit different. I ended up going with a shrimp pasta. If you guys have followed our channel before, you might have seen a recipe video that we posted 3 or 4 months ago. It's been a while. Great recipe, really healthy pasta, good protein source, and we will post the link to that in this vid. Right, babe? Somewhere around here, you'll see it. Check it out. Easy recipe, super fast for a really good source, carbs and proteins. So finishing it off, I've got about 110 grams of Barilla. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And it's a chickpea rotini pasta. So chickpea pasta is a whole grain pasta. I know it's just added protein.
It's made with chickpeas. So chickpea flour, pea protein, brown rice protein,
Maybe.
Plant-based pasta.
Yeah. It's got 11 grams for 2 ounces. So the serving size that I have is 4 ounces total. So I've got 22 grams of protein just from the pasta alone. And then you add in the shrimp, and that really bumps up that protein. It's about 9:20 p.m. So I'll eat this, kind of wrap up, start winding down, go to bed, and then get it all done again tomorrow. But today, my nutrition, I always track on MyFitnessPal, just makes it super easy. I had 486 grams of carbs, 122 grams of fat, and then 251 grams of protein, which is a perfect balance for me. So almost half of my total calories came from carbs, which I like to use as fuel. I feel better as opposed to way higher fat. And then I had about 25% of my day, or my daily caloric intake was protein. And then very similar, 27% was from fat. So really good ratios for me. It's just kind of something that I've always followed. I'm not always putting everything into a T. I just need to make sure that I'm in that caloric surplus. My total calories came out to be 4,046. Really what I want to do is try to make sure that I'm not forcing it upon myself. So I need to make sure that my meals are spaced out enough. I don't want to cram early or at the end of the day. When I go into it, I need to make sure I'm eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. That way I have constant nutrition, constant calories coming in to help fight any breakdown, especially since I have a higher metabolism. But as long as I'm in kind of that, again, like I was saying earlier, that 3,800 plus range, I'm typically gaining, making sure that I'm not losing my weight. Now I'm babbling, and she's watching me. But yeah, so with all of my meals, I like to try to mix up the content of them. Sometimes I'll have more rice-based meals, but I like using like quinoa. I like using white rice. I like using pastas. I don't do this that often, but something I'm gonna start getting into a lot of, because I mean, when you're eating the same things all the time, it does tend to wear on you mentally, and you kind of notice it physically. So the more you can shake up your meals, the contents of them, using different proteins, carb sources, fat sources throughout the day, tends to help me especially. But I feel like most of the people I've worked with or talked with, it's kind of the same thing for them, where if you're eating the same exact meal 4 or 5 times a day, it's not quite as effective as more variety in that diet. What you saw from me today is pretty typical. some things will get switched out. Sometimes I'll have more rice, sometimes I'll have salmon instead of, you know, shrimp or any of like the ground beef. Sometimes I'll go ground turkey. It just depends. But when I'm off season, like when I'm not prepping for a show, which I haven't for a while, but when I'm constantly trying to just gain, it's just eat food, make sure it's something that I can handle mentally, because if I'm eating just chicken all the time, it just would not work for me. So that was my day in the life food edition. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any comments or questions about my nutrition, or you have any things that you guys like to do that you think I might like, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like the video, helps us out. Make sure you guys subscribe so that way you guys can keep coming back for more content. Anything else you guys ever want to see, hit us up. Anything else, babe? I think that's it, you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, peace.